Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome to day 33 of Blueprints and episode number 47. Hope you're having an excellent day. I'll be honest with you. I just got done recording a couple episodes, and I'm going to record some more because I have a fever for this game, and I can't stop playing it. It's so good. We're this deep into the game. You know, maybe not like deep. I don't know. I don't know how much more of this game there is to play. Probably a lot, if I had to guess. But we are... Sonic gives us extra footsteps. Let's go. But even this deep in the game, I'm like... The excitement is not waning. The excitement is waxing. You know? We got our big 18 allowance. We need to go check what outdoor room we want to start with. And then... Gonna figure out what our goals are. Yeah. You know the drill by now. We're not gonna try and force anything onto the game. We're gonna see what it gives us. We need to draw our hand. We need to be dealt a hand in poker, right? I don't really know how poker works. Let's take Tool Shed for the chance that we get shovel. Is that a sledgehammer and a metal detector or what? Yeah? Metal detector is great. I like metal detector a lot. I feel like I have not given it enough love. Honestly. Now the next question here is this. In the last episodes, the last two episodes, I don't know exactly which episode it was in, we unlocked the ability to walk through here to get to the foundation. Should I start every run by walking down here? This is a rhetorical question. Just me talking to myself. Walk down here. I'm going to at least try it once. Walk down here and grab the room 46 okay, that is unlocked. Grab the room 46 lever. And then call the basement to us. I don't think it's a smart... Like, basically, I'm wondering, can I start drafting from Foundation? I don't think it's a smart decision to start drafting from Foundation. You need your early resources, and the further, you know... The more likely the further north you are, the more likely you are to have locked rooms, is my basic understanding. So I don't think it's, like, intelligent, but I'm curious if you can. So that's the full reason why I'm doing it. I'm just curious if you can. I think I have wasted 10 footsteps already to get here. And by wasted, I mean, you know, that's debatable, but it's just kind of cool to do the thing backwards, you know? We have extra footsteps, which is why I feel okay sort of experimenting with this to start. We'll see, though. It's kind of a long way to walk just to get things started here. Wrong way. This way. Go here. Go up. I understand. Takes key card to unlock it. So if you end in break room the day before, can I be crushed by this, by the way? No. Damn it. I was really hoping you could die. I haven't found a way to kill myself in this game yet. So I just thought, you know, not that I've been looking, but I just thought it would be really funny if you could die. One of my favorite games ever. You can die by being crushed by a descending elevator. One of my favorite ways to die and one of my favorite games ever. And that's all I'll say about that. Okay, so this is just a wacky run just to see what we can do here. We can start drafting, which is crazy. It's really crazy. It could be a great way to get, like, there's probably a use case for why you would draft starting here. One of them might be, if you were really hoping to get her ladyship's chamber, you have a lot better chance drafting from the north, like from southward facing doors, if you go this direction, right? Like, you also have a chance to insert some, like, very special, like, some very common draft rooms in the far north part of the house. Locked. So that's interesting. I don't know that it's good, but it's interesting. So every door is locked, so we're gonna actually probably go back. Although I have key cards, so technically this one's unlocked for me. Have I entirely fucked this run? I don't know, but it is funny. Coat check this early from this spot. I don't know, man. This run's weird. This run's real weird. Let's go back out the foundation. I'm going to pause the recording right here. I'll see you guys back when I get back to entrance hall with a lot fewer footsteps. Currently, I am at... how many footsteps? 75. I'll see you in just a second. Okay, not bad at all. 71. Less bad than I thought. It's honestly worse to go to the inner sanctum. That's the part that really costs a lot of footsteps. Okay. Indoor nursery this early. Let's do a spare green room. And let's see what we can do with this this run. We have a metal detector, meaning we should get keys and coins a little bit more often. We have 3 gems and a little bit of money. We'll go pantry here. I'd love to get a conservatory here instead, but... okay, we need keys. We'll do drawing room here. There's a gem for us. And we can draft twice. So Nook here is good. I think we'll take that. Although I kind of like the idea of chucking indoor nursery here. Footsteps have not been so much of a problem recently. So I kind of like chucking indoor nursery early here to get some gems. Let's invest a couple gems here. It's a weird thing to do, but this room has not ended up being my favorite, but... from here, let's do... let's redraw. I don't like any of these, actually. Gems are fine, but I'd rather... Nook is better. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Then... nothing great. I think this is a dead end to take a bedroom closet on. If I never drafted bedroom closet again, I would be so happy. Fuck this room. Pardon me. All right. Let's get out of here. Go to the West Wing. See if we can't draft some... I'd like to draft library today. That's something I'm very excited by. Parlor or observatory. I think observatory might get me to 20, which is not good because it's a bad thing. But we get it out of the way if we do. We'll do parlor first. 19 stars. So I think it'll be 20, and I'm pretty sure. Let me check my book. 20. I just remember thinking 20 stars is the highest thing, and also the highest constellation, and it is something not positive. No, it's something that's confusing. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. So maybe what we do, I think that probably means gems. Florealis, bloom of the sky. Special flowers. We've seen flowers that have gems in the middle. My guess is that we should draft Observatory early in the run and then see if we can draft a lot of green rooms to see what that flower means. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. So blue and black depend on, they are limited to, their truth or falseness depends upon there being one box that is true or false and the gems being in that box. If this box is true, if white is true, one of the other boxes is true, then I think this one has to be false because there would be two statements. So the gems are not in the only box with a true statement or something like this, something like that. Oh boy. Whereas if this is true, like I said, one of the other boxes is true. If this is true, that makes this one false. Yeah. And then this one, the gems are in the only box with a false statement, meaning I think that this one would have the gems in it. Okay, now let's do the same thing. Blue would have the gems. Now let's do the same thing about if this is false. One of the other boxes is true. That is a false statement. Meaning, both, I'm pretty sure that means both boxes. It means either that both boxes are true or both boxes are one of the other boxes. Sorry, one second. My daughter is downstairs saying dada, which is really cute and really distracting to me. I did not realize how distracting it was going to be to hear my daughter's very cute voice saying dada downstairs. I was like, I can't think about anything, let alone parlor game, when she's saying dada. Oh boy. Okay. So I got to close the door so I can't hear it. So if this is false, it could be false in a couple ways. Two of the other boxes are true, or neither of the boxes are true. It's either both, which it can't be, right? Because one of the other boxes is true. If that is false, it can't be that they're all false. So it has to be that either both of them are true, which also can't be the case because they say conflicting things. So this can't be false. Which means it must be true. Which I think means they're in the blue box, right? If this is true, I think they got to be in here. It's the first situation we walked through. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah, I feel good about that one. Very good. We probably need some forks here. We need some forks here. We're already sort of dead-ended. We could always go back to Den and start working backwards, but let's take Chapel. Something's in here. A resource of some sort, but I don't know where. I found it. A key. So last episode we discovered that one of these drawings. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7? I only have 7 on my thing. This one right here, number 4, was in the Finn Ares. Sorry, in the Orinda Ares postcard drawing. That we believe to be Finn. I mean, like, that we believe to be basically the Finn Ares. It has the ruby crown on top of its head. I wonder if each of the others here will be associated with a location. Either way, we're going to go left. Security's great. We'll do a security here. Change the keycard situation. Check estate inventory as well. Nothing to pick up. Keycard to high. Offline mode to unlocked. And we are going to... Go ahead and special order us a shovel because you need one. Constantly. Constantly. I kind of hate that the game makes you sit through the... what's the word? The dial-up noise for internet. Also, one more thing. I hit the wrong button. I realized during the last episode when I was going to solve something that I have no screenshots of the emails from the office. So if we get office, one of my goals for myself is to remind myself to screenshot. Furnace is interesting. If I get furnace early, that means I can start trying to draft freezer. One of my goals is to start, if I draft office, is to screenshot emails. Let's do Geist instead, because having these dice has been a huge blessing. Okay. So, West Wing. A West Wing hall would be fantastic here. We'll take that. Draft to the east one real quick. I didn't get conservatory today, which sucks. Do I want commissary here? Probably good. I think it gets me a shovel, actually. Most likely, because I put in a special order. Passageway is expensive for... Oh, that's a great one to hit with the axe eventually from Armory. We have a decent amount of gems. I think I probably take commissary. Because I think that means I can take... If I take commissary here, I can take garage directly above me. You know what I mean? Like, if this ends up being garage, that's fine. It did not end up being garage. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. We could do that for a couple gems, but we get gems back. And... shovel. You gotta be shitting me. Well, that's great. Let me go this way first real quick. I was just about to say I'm going to buy a shovel here, but no, I no longer need to buy a shovel here. I own a shovel already? Did I just click it? I did not try to. It says owned, and I do not own it. What? That's a bug, right? I don't own it. Maybe it didn't sell it because it knows that there's one right here. That's weird though, right? I love that the metal detector is going off for a shovel. Do you think of a metal detector as like a it's going off when you're trying to find like tiny little hidden items. And instead this one's going off, it's like there's something metallic. It's an enormous fucking shovel. All right, let's draft this one. This is a fine garage. I'd like to connect a foundation here. Never mind. It's maybe not a good garage. Because I don't have anything else that can do the western stuff here. Fuck. That means I'd have to sort of thread the needle up here. Damn it. Could do corridor. And the more rooms the reason I care about filling this in is the more rooms you draft, the better your draft pool looks. Like, that's probably untrue the way I phrased that. The more chances you have to draft, the more chances you have to narrow your draft pool and get some of those things that are a little hard to do with, like, vault and coat check. This and that. This and that. The combos. Of course, there's other way to affect your draft pool, for sure, but garage takes care of keys, though. But my keys are probably going to be fine because I have metal detector. So let's take corridor here. And then I think I'm probably going to go basically as far north as I can go before I turn around. Okay, so we dead-ended. Meaning we probably take wine cellar here. And no, early observatory. This is basically a dead end, but I don't care. Take observatory and get this green room thing, right? It looks different here. In the drawing, this is a neat detail. This is a really neat detail. In the drawing, it's round. And so the mystery is maintained. What does it mean by special flowers? In here, it's not round. They know what they're showing you. Very cool. Very cool. And also, we made it to the last page on the thing. Meaning it should mean from now that other... There's gotta be a reason for this. What is the reason for that? Meaning from now, I think every day will be at least 20, which is a little, you know. That doesn't mean it'll have this same constellation, but it'll have something that adds up to at least 20. Okay, so from here, let's go probably back down to Chapel. Yeah, we have to go back down to Chapel. We have dig spots, so we should pay attention to that. What else do we have? We have dice, and we need to be very careful about keeping forks alive, because our entire right-hand side is dead. So, courtyard is actually a bad one. Storeroom is not terrible, but it really limits our options here. I think I probably need to redraw here to start. Do I redraw here or do I redraw later? I could take storeroom here and then try and draft from commissary something that heads right. I have 2 dice. I need to figure out when to use them. I'll take storeroom. This is weird. I don't like the shape of my floor plan right now. I like a lot of what I've drawn. Broken lever. But I don't like what I have. Also, we need to remember that if we go back to indoor nursery, we get gems. I don't need to do it right this second, but I'd only get 2 if I went back right now, which is probably not particularly worth it. Okay, we gotta hope and pray we get some good draws here from commissary. So, first step is just something that goes to the right. Break room successfully accomplishes that. If I manage to hook up with the northern, like, foundation or den, that opens up my options a little bit, because then we get 1 more fork from that. But that's kind of it. So, all right, a little bit of math. 15. 4 squared is 16. 5 minus 1 is 4. Plus 5 is 9. Minus 1 is 8. 12 squared is 144. Minus 10 is 134. Am I doing that right? There's no way, right? Does the square happen when you get here? 12 minus 10 is 2. Times 2 is 4. Oh boy, not the algebra again. Why is this pink? Shouldn't it be yellow? Or shouldn't it be purple? Blue? Fuck. Oh boy. So the algebra classroom tells us that you wait to do the square until you get there. Meaning, like, you get to that color. But if so, isn't that 12 minus 10 is 2 times 2 is 4? Divided by 9? Divided by the square of this? Or 4 minus... Like, oh boy. It's either 4... I don't know that math works either. Did I do this correctly in terms of what's subtraction and division, or did I fuck that up too? Let me see. I have some notes somewhere. Where's my math? Where's my math note? It's somewhere in my list of photos. I just don't remember where. Can we all just agree we're doing too much math? That's how I feel. I feel like we're maybe doing a little bit too much math. Just chill with the math, game. So I think it's actually divided by... So I think it is divided then times. So I think it's 12 minus 10 is 2. Divided by 2 is 1. Times 3. And then squared, or times 9. So it's either 3 or 9. I think you wait to do the square until you get to the step. Meaning, let's do the step, then square it. So I think it's 9. Hey, look, it worked. Fucking yikes. Silver is good because silver means multiple doors. We might have a really good chance to use that pretty soon, if I had to guess. Dining room here is pretty good. Courtyard here is maybe even better, but which one is better? I need to get towards the right, but that could also still be a dead end. I think we probably want dining room here. I love that I can't remember what color is what sign in the math. In the billiards room puzzle. So from here, let's go south first. Oh, that's some bad ones. This is good, though. Double your keys, so we might get 8 keys from this. We should get 8 keys from this. Bunk room is finally randomly useful. Holy shit. I kind of hate this room. It's fine. It's, you know, it's a fun lore room. It's just, And of course, I have to relook at everything just in case there's, like, something that can be broken by a sledgehammer or, like, that kind of thing. But I do love... You know what I just realized? I'm pretty sure... Like, I don't think that's the same gun, but there's a gun in the trophy room and there's a gun in the bunk room. It's, like, the same kid 60 years apart or whatever, you know? Shout out to the gerbil. Hamster. Whatever. Okay, let's go out the right side of dining room, and we need to get kind of lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. Passageway here is not bad. We have gems. This gives us 2 options for working. Especially because there's no other options that have any doors. That one's unlocked. This one is not. Laboratory here. RIP to last time's experiment, by the way. Last run's experiment. That was the one, like, real bummer of that run. I'd love to get power to this room through this doorway. That'd be awesome. What do you think? Think there's any good odds? Experiment setup. Let's do one. Our effects are what we want to look at first. A letter delivered to the mailroom. I'm very into that. Dude, let's do this. Hell yeah. All we have to do is draft mailroom here. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. I am very cool with that. So I wonder if the letters that it's, like, talking about go... I wonder if they stay in the mailroom. It sounds like we're unlocking lore, like having books delivered to the library type of situation. Please be boiler room. Please be boiler room. Please be boiler room. Do we want to use a special key right now? I don't think we need to use the silver key. I think we want to use a normal key. Ah. Okay, we could technically still redraw if we wanted to give ourselves a chance at boiler room, which I kind of like the idea of that. I kind of like that idea. I uses 2 of my very valuable dice. But God, boiler room would be really good right now. What does boiler room look like, though? Does it have... Does boiler room even fit here? It's got 3 doors, right? Let's redraw. Let's try it. Fuck it. God damn it. Locker room is good, too. Or pool is good, too. Shit. We're running out of gems, though. Fuck. That's all right. We tried. We tried. Do we have a sledgehammer? We do. So we're going to get some stuff here. Steps from the lunchbox. Let's go. My trunks. A pair of trunks. I like how it replaces the coins that were down here with trunks. Some days I think I'd rather have the coins. But such is the way of life. Is that a coin over there? I think it is. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's let's about halfway through drafting, I feel like you got to take a pause and think about what your goals are, because it's really easy to just chase trying to get north or chase trying to get to Clock Tower, even though that doesn't actually succeed anything for us. Here's my goals. I have 27 coins. So armory is a win. I'm 5 coins away from getting an axe, and I have an option to get more money every time I draft a new room. Metal detector gives me a chance to get money. The more doors I can open today, probably the more often the more rooms I draft, the more often I can trigger the experiment. But I have to get mailroom to make that work. I have coat check. If I get vault, that means that I get one new door unlocked in the vault, and those stay unlocked forever, as far as I know. I have added pool, meaning locker room is possible, and I do have a good amount of keys. What are my other goals for this run specifically? I have a broken lever for casino. Is there power in the pool? There is not. So I cannot get power to the laboratory. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. There's a couple other things we could do, obviously, but they require drafting other things first. If I need gems, I can always go back down to indoor nursery. So let's go north one and see what we get. There's the fucking boiler room. God damn it. This is still a win for us, and we should probably still take it, because I think we should at least try the thing we learned last time, which is that if we can get power to that one box, in the underground, what was it called? High pressure diagram. This box is in boiler room. I'm pretty sure if we just bring power to it, I don't know how we bring power to it, but if we do, because if I remember correctly, it's actually really hard to get power to it. Then we can maybe unlock this extra special room in the near the inner sanctum. So I kind of feel like we should take boiler room for that case. It's an investment of a gem, but it also is a continuing fork. I feel like we got to try it. Simply got to try it. There's no power in here, which sucks. We have 51 footsteps, so we really have a decent amount. So how we get power to this is confusing to me, because I think that means it needs to come from Okay, let's see if we can remember this. That sends power to here. Which makes that thing move. Do I remember why it moves? Not at all. It basically just blocks the controls. That's all that happens there. So how do I get power to this thing? I think it's got to be this way, right? Power on. So if that power's on, hopefully the thing in the foundation has power on right now too. The question is, do we want to test it? And if so, when is the right time to test it? Because it's kind of a footstep problem. If I were to go look at that thing right now, I'd need to get to the foundation. The way to do that would probably be to go all the way out of the house. In through the bottom thing that we just unlocked last run. Then all the way down to the inner sanctum. I mean, we're talking like 20 footsteps there. But it probably unlocks a door that stays open forever. The only question is if we draft... The way to make it faster is to draft rooms right here. If we draft these rooms right here in a way that successfully allows us access to foundation from up here without having to exit the house, then all of a sudden, we have a much better chance of... not using footsteps. But here's the thing. I kind of want to exit the house anyways, because if I do, I can go into indoor nursery and grab 2 more gems. And I only have 1 gem right now. Let's do this for now. What if we draft from pool towards foundation and see what this door does? This costs us nothing and we get more information. Use lockpicking kit here? Or do we use... we use lockpicking kit first. Okay. This is interesting. I think workshop here makes a lot of sense. We can probably make a new item. We can probably get pretty close to Den all at the same time. So, first and foremost, what can we make with some of these items? I don't think there was a battery pack in here, which kind of sucks. We've made pick sound amplifier before. I think it's just more effective amplifier or lockpick. I would love magnifying glass for burning glass to use this down in the foundation. But to do that, I think I actually need to... Oh, boy. I think... So, a couple things. One, I think doing so would mean that I lose my ability to use metal detector for the rest of the run, which is not amazing. Second off, I need to get to the right side of the thing. Of the underground. Meaning I'm pretty sure I'd have to get pump room to drain this thing. Basically, I want to take burning glass to 7, aka the torch chamber. To do that, I think what I have to do... I don't have tomb drafted. I think I have to drain the water from 5, aka the fountain, by drafting pump. So I don't think I make this right now, because if I do, I don't have a guaranteed use for it. If that makes sense. A detector shovel. Shovel and a metal detector. That I have not made before, I don't think. Compass and shovel is used for a dowsing rod. Now that is very interesting. What? So a dowsing rod, for those of you who may not be familiar with what that is a... Dowsing is a mystical, magical way, at least where I come from, way that very often very rural people use metal sticks and non-scientifically say that they can find where water sources are underneath the ground by the way that these metal sticks wobble and find things. So my assumption, which is an assumption, is that shovel and compass would have something to do with finding something. Maybe water, though I'm not so sure about that. Because what is water useful for in this game? I'm not exactly sure. Minus the pump room, I'm not sure what that means. Compass and shovel together. That's really interesting. Would it remove my ability to dig? Because I kind of want to keep digging. But I could also still make magnifying glass and, like, burning glass from this. I think that also means that I have 6 of the potential 8 items figured out. Okay, so is there anything else that works with compass? Doesn't necessarily look like it. Sledgehammer and broken lever and something else makes the jackhammer, I think. Battery pack. Okay. Unfortunately, I think we have a similar situation to the last run, which is that right now we have a similar situation to earlier in the run, which is that right now I'm not sure we need more information. Let's go ahead and unlock this room. Trigger the experiment, hopefully. Pump room. Hilariously, that's kind of amazing. That would allow us to take a burning glass downstairs, which is something that I really want to do. It would also allow me... Yeah, because I can fill the pool. Oh, my brain. So we make burning glass, we make detector shovel, we do pump room. It also might allow me to bring power between these 2 spots right here, meaning we could potentially also drain the reservoir if we did it correctly. I think I should take pump room. Letter has been delivered to the mailroom. Experiment is successful. I need to draft mailroom here. This is such an interesting run. Holy shit. Before we do anything here, let's draft and see if we can get something that carries power that also connects to foundation. I don't think any of those probably carry power, and only one of them connects to foundation. And I can't afford it, so we have to redraw here. Fuck. Weight room might have power, but I lose half my steps. Holy yikes. From 48 to 24? Like, that kills me. Hallway gives me a key. I don't need a key. But it does connect things, which is nice. I think I have to take hallway here. So what exactly is our plan here? Letter's been delivered to the mailroom. We have to draft mailroom. That's priority number one. This run is complex because it involves like 3 things that go down in the underground. So here's my first thought. I think we go to boiler room. Never mind. I think we technically already did that. I think the way we left things, that button, that thing is turned on, the high pressure situation. So I think we probably go to workshop, make burning glass, make detector shovel. Sorry, maybe it's burning glass and dowsing rod. And then go to foundation, unlock that button, or at least see if that button works. Do I also need to... In this room, I think I need to fill pool and drain fountain. That's from here. I'm trying to figure out what order. I'm sorry. If I look confused, I am. It's because, kind of like the billiards room in this game, so much of this game is about order of operations that it gets pretty confusing. So I need to fill... I hope this works. I hope the math works here. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 4 to go in there. I think it works. I need to figure out the order of operations, and the underground map is kind of complex in that it's divided right across the middle by a reservoir that I'm not sure that I can pass. So half the stuff I want to do is on one side of the reservoir, half the stuff is on the other side. My footsteps connect some items, but not others. Oh, boy. I think this will work, though. At least to start. I don't think we'll get quite everything done, but I think we'll get a lot of it done. And I'm trying to prioritize... I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to prioritize stuff that sort of has a couple, like, some stuff in this game, like, requires that a few intermediate steps happen in order for it to work. And so if you're doing a run where a couple things have happened, it's probably smart to... I'm going to make a dowsing rod right now. We're going to see what it does. It's probably smart to leap at that opportunity because you won't always get a situation where you have both of those things already. So what does a dowsing rod do? While drafting, dowsing rod points towards rooms that may contain more items today than usual. Okay. Points towards rooms with more items. Okay. So next, I think we want a burning glass. We've made that one before. Shit, I wonder if I was supposed to make detector shovel. No, I can't do that. can light candles and ignite fuses. It also says ignite fuses. Okay. I just looked down at something on my notes that actually has me a little bit confused, which is always a good sign, right? Never mind. Okay. I checked out what it was and I figured it out. So from here, I think we should go in hallway, down foundation. I think this is the way to save the most steps overall. Metal detector, I'm not sure that it's going to work the same. Like, it's just not going to work the same anymore, so that'll be a little interesting. I also can no longer dig, so, you know. That's bad. I think it just means we have to go out the front of the house either way. But I didn't think about that. You lose your ability to go down later if you go down. You can call the elevator one direction, not both. Okay, that's a good lesson. That's a really good lesson. What are those little metal rods for? Okay. So what we're going to have to do here is go all the way out of the house, then down the fountain or through the thing to get to the two different parts of the reservoir of the house that we want to get to. That's going to mean a lot of footsteps. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of footsteps. It's all right, though. We started with, like, 42. We're going to go... Oh, we haven't even done... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We also have not done dining room yet. So, dang, this sucks. Okay. There's one more thing to consider, which is that dining room is on our path out. But it only counts when you've reached rank 8. And to reach rank 8, I need to go, like... So if I go all the way out, do a bunch of stuff in the underground, take the elevator back up, then go up, that still only takes me... Then I still have to go all the way back through to get to dining room. I'm probably out of footsteps at that point. The one alternative is... I go into boiler room right now. I draft a couple rooms to see if we can get to room 8, which I think is what I need to do. Okay. Kitchen is good. I no longer have a kennel. Kitchen is fantastic here. This uses our last gem. However, got to turn the water on just for fun. I have 27 coins. I'd love to use some of that on armory. But beef stew pie is going to be worth 30 steps. I think that means I wait. I think that means I don't use any of that shit right now. Mail room, enormous. We have to take it. We truly have to take it. Wine cellar would be amazing for the gems, but we have to take mailroom. 2 new letters, at least, right? Successful triggers 2. An order has been placed. These? Randolph Moore? What's going on? Also, there's stamps. I want to look at the stamps. Please. Let me look at these stamps. Oh my god. There's letters. I'm very excited. Okay, let's read them. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I've worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the only ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There has been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you've been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write you to let you know that even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Whoa, that's so cool. Best of luck on the experiments. If you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. What? We're going to call this mailroom letter 1, even though it is not technically the first letter that we got. Randolph. Hey, Simon, it's Randolph again. In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so you could log into it. Even with all offsite connections disabled, you should still be able to use the local network to access different house-based functions from any terminal, regardless of where it is located on the estate, which you will likely find very useful. The network password is Swansong. Happy hunting, Randolph. I mean, these are the two... This is the most basic letter I've ever... The most basic hint I've ever seen. And I'm so happy to have it. Swan Song, I figured that out 40 episodes ago. Because what it suggests, which may be wrong, it suggests a couple things. One, they directly say, hey, we're rooting from you from afar, and we're kind of watching in our own way radiation levels. That makes me think a couple things. One, it's just, if it warms my heart, the people are rooting for me. Two, I had this thought the other day. There's a photo in the office at one point that is no longer there at another point. I showed that on stream the other day, on the episode the other day. There is also a Rumpus Room vision that sort of talks about like a looming figure also in the house with you. I kind of have the vibe that like somebody is kind of in this house with me, at least in some way, shape, or form. I'm not as alone in this house as I think. This is related but different. Second thing, I wonder if I keep sending letters, if I will start getting hints that are more high level, which could be really useful to me. That really excites me. It really excites me. Okay. There's that. We still need to reach the 8th rank, meaning we probably need to try and go through the other boiler room thing. Do I right now purchase a club sandwich for 15 steps? I think it's worth it. I don't really want the morning room, but I think the morning room has gems, so we'll at least purchase that one, and then this one will give us 30 more steps. That really hurts my chances of getting the axe today, but I think that's okay. So I need to redo this. To go do that, and then I need to... fix it so that I can go downstairs and check out what's up with that box. Yeah. It says door is locked. But is the door still locked now? Fuck, this thing is closed. Shit. I imagine both of those lights... I don't remember boiler room and how exactly it works. Okay, I brought the elevator down. We're just gonna have to play around with it a little bit so I can remember what this feels like. It's locked, but I think it might get unlocked if I... That said, does that matter to me? I could use Silver Key, which has multiple doors, meaning it would go north, which is probably what I want. Silver Key. Let's just try it. Okay. Dousing rod points towards gymnasium, which I don't love. But... let's do it. I need to go one further than this. I also just delivered another letter to the mailroom. Car keys? Okay. This run is kind of complex. Tomorrow you start with 2 gyms. Morning room's not bad here. Ballroom it would be awesome, but I can't afford it. We'll go morning room. Letter's been delivered to the mailroom. So I think I basically need to go as far as I can right here. Salt shaker makes our food better. And then we can do the outside stuff. There's 20. There's 20. Hey, there it is. There's 20 stars today. We got the thing. So I'm gonna say hopefully there's at least a single gym in here. Okay. Do I also draft this room? I have the keys and everything. I think we should, because we're basically we're at the door. So we'd have to use footsteps to get back here. Office gives us a gym. Everything else is a dead end. I think we kind of have to take this. And then... do we care about getting to room 46 today? I don't know. I never know. Office will take 2 gyms, give us 1 gym. It'll also give us a lot of money, meaning Armory suddenly gets possible again. So we should do it. Okay, a little bit of money there. Run payroll. Payroll's been run for this week. Spread gold in the estate. Let's do it. Okay. So should I try this door? I think I should, right? Lockpicking kit did nothing. What else is new? Armory. Let's go. So, oh my god, vault though. I don't have the gyms. Fuck. Fuck. Office cost me 2 gyms, gave me 1, meaning I don't have enough for vault. Fuck. This is actually bad. I don't have enough to do either of these. I don't have enough to buy it, and I don't have enough to... damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll take Armory. And I'm not going to go in there yet because I need money. I need money. One of my goals by the end of this run is to get back in there. For now, we accomplished our goal, which was steps. Sorry, reach rank 8. Now we're going to go. We're going to very carefully look for money. We're going to... we're going to turn the power to the right thing here. Probably go to mailroom, but I'm a little sketched out by that. The idea that we might need to... okay, that power's on. That's good. We might need to waste footsteps to go to mailroom. We're not going to spend any money on kitchen. I think we should probably go read the letter. Then we're going to look for money all the way through the house as we get out. Go down into the basement, do all our shit. See if we can't take the elevator back up. Maybe draft some rooms. Maybe just go back to armory. We'll see what happens. Okay. That's our plan. We're sticking to it. Any coins in here? No. Any coins in here? Does not look like it. We did get a third letter. 9 up, 3 up. Not sure if you paid too much attention. This is the thing in the laboratory. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but I figured I could save you some frustration if you've been fooling with it. The contraption is the central control for power lines that run externally from the house. In the past, we've served as an emergency power source for the local community, as we've had minor hydroelectric capabilities with... We have modest hydroelectric capabilities with a steam turbine. If you want to use it, you'll need to first turn on the turbine in the boiler room, utilize our steam ducts to connect the turbine to the lab. This isn't required, of course. I can't think of any reason in which you'd have to use the boiler to reach room 46. But feel free to play around with it should you feel inclined to experiment. Randolph seems so directly helpful, which I kind of like. I mean, it's kind. Very kind. I'm going to assume those letters stay there day to day. I took a screenshot of it, but either way. Okay, power is on to the box. My goal is to go pool, lab, yeah, pool, lab, passageway. Okay. Gonna take it real slow. We're looking for money anywhere we can find it. God damn it. No power. I wish you had power. Okay, we're going to go eat from the dining room. And this should give us 30 steps because we have boiler room. Let's go. Let's go. $31 because we have salt shaker. Hell yeah. I'm a little nervous I have not found any coins yet. Break room, commissary, west wing. There's a coin. Great. Love it. Looking for any money I can find. I'm not seeing any. Damn it, I'm going to lose some money to this place too. Fuck. So chapel, then parlor, then entrance hall. Not finding any money. None. Hey, what's this say, by the way, for 5 out of 8 for workshop contraptions. I have 4 circled, so I don't know if which one I've made. Probably the jackhammer. Okay. So now, do I go get those gems from indoor nursery? I think I have the time and space. Like, I think I have the time. The steps, I should say. Those gems are the difference between me hitting vault and not. I have hella gems now. Someday we're going to lower the price on vault so that it costs nothing and you can always get it when you want it. Okay. Any money in here? Damn it, we did not find... Like, we spread gold throughout the estate on office, and we found 0 money. We found 1. Maybe 3 coins, something like that. Okay. That's all right. Maybe there's coins in the reservoir. Right? It's possible. So, we have burning glass. We should do that first, yeah? 1. I need, like, 9. 2... No. Is that all I've spent? Shit. Okay, on this side. Talk to me about this boat. You have to lower the level a little bit to get to the boat. God, this fucking boat puzzle is going to make me so mad. Okay, now I finally get to test an idea I've had for a very, very, very long time. The torch chamber. That's just 100% the thing I already solved. What? That's the thing I already solved. The same sigil. What's it gonna do though? Let's go. I mean, they are like absolutely just brass candlesticks, like with the red gems and everything. So we knew it was gonna do something. Is this gonna connect to the other side? If this connects the 2 sides of the underground, it's actually enormous. It's huge. Foreman's log. I think this oh my god, I think this connects to the chess puzzle. Foreman's log 20. 1915. After waiting the better part of 3 weeks for the equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliffside 1 piece at a time, the wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel. The first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel transport However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feeling. The writing is very weird here. One can't help but feel the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Is that a ballroom hint? Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down to the tunnels in fashionable style. Okay. I think this is the door on the other side of the chess puzzle. Yeah. That should be chess right here. Hell yeah, dude. Meaning, we can now... That gate stays open constantly. Meaning we can go down that, come in here, and get to the good side of the reservoir. This is exactly what we were talking about last time. Last episode. I can now access the boat side of the reservoir without drafting tomb or without having the fountain be empty. So that's huge. That's the exact thing I was like lamenting last episode. So that's fantastic. Awesome. With that done, I think I need to go to the... I need to go up. Yeah. Oh my god. Now there's so many entrances to the underground that I'm confused. I need to go up and then back down. I hope this next thing works too. Right over here. This is the shortcut we just... So like now we can access both sides of the underground from right here. This little fork. This one takes us towards inner sanctum side. Other one takes us towards boat side. So now I'm going towards inner sanctum and grabbing a and trying to hit that red button, and I hope it works. So we go oh, there's so much to hold straight in your head when you play this game. Does burning glass work on anything in particular in here, by the way? Every time I have burning glass in my inventory, I get a little, like, paranoid that I'm going to miss something that it does. All right, I'm really hopeful about this. I don't know that it's going to work, but I'm really hopeful. I think it should, but I feel like we could still be missing a page of instructions on this high-pressure thingy. Did I walk past it? I walked right past it. Let's go! What the fuck? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's the second floor. It's the second floor of the revolving puzzle, of the revolving thing. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Okay. Let me just mark some stuff off my list real quick. That's a big win. That's a big win. We powered the box in the boiler room and we got this door unlocked. Okay, so that's checked. So, the one I'm standing on right now is one above and to the left of the inner sanctum door. I need to go rotate shit until that is accessible and see where that takes me. Here's the question, though. Do I need to come back here when I have more footsteps? Because there is a chance right now that we could draft vault and coat check on the same run. And if I draft vault, I not only get vault, I also have enough to do armory. This puzzle will be here. Yeah, I got to go for the other thing. Okay. So this puzzle is going to be here, and I want to solve it. I want to solve it right now. But I don't have enough footsteps. And if I'm being smart, like I could sit down here and just rotate stuff and walk back and forth. And maybe it wouldn't even cost me any footsteps. I'm not sure. I really don't know. I should have checked. But instead, what I'm going to do is see if I get vault. I think this is a puzzle that will stay there. Whereas this up here might not. If that makes sense. God, this has been it's been a very fun run. It has been a complex run in that there's like a lot to weigh, a lot of pros and cons for each part of the run, which I have really enjoyed. But oh boy, has it made it the wrong way. It's made it tense. So we have one place to draft from right here. If any of these squares can get vault in them, then we have the gems for it. We take foyer here. Or the foyer here. We have keys. Damn it. I can still... No, I can't. I can't afford cloister. Shit. That's it. Dang it. I can afford cloister, but if I take it, then I don't get the number of gems to take vault. We'll try it anyways, but... This is why you try it anyways. That gives me 3, which is exactly how many vault takes. Is that correct? If I get vault now, it'll be an actual fucking miracle. I could also still get something that gives me gems. I don't think I have the broken lever. I do have the broken lever. I also would be fine to take dark room or maid's chambers here. If I take casino, do I gain the ability to... If I take casino, how realistically could I make my 25 coins into 32 and still get back to armory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Minus a couple because of gymnasium. I'd actually get there, so that's cool. But I use my gems if I do that. Let's do maid's chamber. Just see what happens. Keep the chance alive, right? I think there's still a chance. I don't think it's a good chance, but I think there's a chance. Do I have a photo of this? I know I took one. I just don't know if I sent it to my PC. Take a photo of it real quick. Does it have a moon on it right there? A moon and a star? No, never mind. It's just like a sunken little thing. This room is so weird to me. And the fact that one of the things in the chapel looks a lot like this, including, I think, the hat, is part of what makes it so weird to me. Anyways. Come on, give me a vault. Oh! No vault. Courtyard probably gives me gems, though. Attic probably does not. Let's take courtyard. We're just keeping the run alive. We're just keeping the dream alive here, you know? Gems, let's go. I still don't have a sledgehammer. I do have a sledgehammer. Holy shit. The game is just teasing me at this point. Okay. 3 coins. Imagine if I still had a shovel. I'd have so many coins right now. Vault. Vault. Oh my god, we've done it. Oh no, the problem is now this. I don't think I can do both. 22, 21, 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. I unlocked the thing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buy something quickly from the kitchen. Maybe. Then go out. I don't know, dude. That seems crazy. I'm gonna get this thing open either way, which is really cool. So we should go back right now for it. We're gonna get an item open for... We're gonna get a vault thing open, which is great. Because code check is my storage. That's how I treat it. Code check is storage that lasts forever. Because of that, extra coins, by the way. Not that I need them. I can always put a vault key here. And I can always store an item here. Including burning glass? Damn. I feel like we should probably do that, right? For now. That's one of my highest value items. This is crazy. I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna check the lockpick. Because I think there's a chance I could use burning glass inside a vault. I know it's probably a small chance. But there's something that like vaguely looked a little bit like a candlestick in there, I think. I wish I had running shoes right now. Or a sleeping mask. That would have given me a couple steps right there. Okay, money. I'm rich. Let's go. Not that it matters. There's candlesticks. None of them have the ruby stuff, so none of it matters. I just thought I would check. Okay, 149. Let's see what's in here. Another passport and allowance. Oh my god. I'm rich, first off. What? Samantha Hayes. J Ribbon. 8494. 110. Wait. What's the difference here? These dates are the same. I think they're just different versions of a passport for... No, it's not just different versions of a passport. There's a clue right here. ID. What could that possibly be related to? Looked to me a lot like... CXI? What the fuck does that mean? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it. That's what it looks like. It's related in some way to that. Okay, here's the next thing we need to do. What is the difference between these two? Photo's the same. The number is different. That would make sense. Like the FA, like that number right there. The drawing up top is the same. They both say Fin Aries. It's the same photo. They are definitely different signatures. Jean Ribbon, Arisian versus Samantha Hayes, Arisian. 70956. They have different date of birth. Date of issue and the date of expiration are the same too. And then I'm like pretty sure the realm sigil is the same too. Let's go ahead and take some screenshots. So this is vault number 1491. Okay, cool. What's the thing I just took a screenshot of? I don't think I actually saved it. Shit. Oh, there's a trunk here. Please have food. Please have food. I can't believe I saw that earlier. Or I didn't see it earlier. No food. I just took a screenshot of something and I already can't remember what it is. My brain. Sometimes you play this game for a couple hours and it just completely breaks your brain. Okay. I think I'm done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I'm wondering if I can run into the kitchen and buy food real quick. Did I use it all earlier? No. Right? That was last run. If I can, it'd be really cool. I don't know. Let's try it. Staff photo. That's what I took photos of. Let me save it. One of these people is Randolph. I don't know who, but... Okay. We don't have a running shoe, so this just gets so sketchy. Pump room and then left. Straight through the workshop to the, there's some money. God, we have so much money and nothing to do with it right now. 2 steps left. Door is unlocked. Let's see if we can do this real quick. It won't let me buy. Damn it. That's a good run. We didn't get to use the axe, which I really would have loved to do. I really want to make the vault cost nothing. That's a great run. I can't be mad at that run. Holy shit, we connected some dots. And most importantly of all, I think we connected a lot of parts of the map. So the 2 sides of the reservoir are now connected. From the outside, meaning I can do it from the start. I can get to the foundation and all that shit, like, super easily. That's big. That means I don't have to draft tomb or drain the fountain to make anything happen. Holy shit, I'm exhausted. We made a couple new items. We, I don't even know, man. I need to go take a break. And we'll come back to the game next episode and to be ready to figure out what's next. But progress. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you're having so much fun watching this game. I love this game so much, man. This is like my game of the year for sure. What a game. What a game. I can't believe I'm this engaged still. I mean, what? 48 episodes in? That's amazing. Amazing. I'll see you guys very soon. Until then, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go take a nap. Bye-bye.